Well, meet our new toy. We're calling this Blob the Builder because it's ugly, but it's cool. So this is a mid-1950s Hough International, whichever you want to call it, Model 12 tractor payloader. So I'm told the undercarriage is pretty much out of a TD9. Engine would be like out of a WD9, TD9, so it's a balanced UD350. It's got a, I don't know, 1 bit yard bucket. It's a neat little machine. Engines in the back, which is odd for the 1950s. I actually just found out about these things, I don't know, a month or two ago from our friend Sam. He found one somewhere in the US. And I don't know, this thing ended up here. Our friends Ellery and Chuck DeVries brought this thing here. They're collectors of these things, and this one was just outside of Calgary. It's a little far for them to take home, so they decided to ditch it here for a little while, maybe permanently. We're going to try and get it running. At the very least, they've got their own machine to play with if they ever come up here. So, just like our bigger international engines around here, like in the Shovel and the TD24 and the 18s, this thing does start on gas. So you've got distributor, coil, carburetor, all that good stuff on this side of the engine. So you'd fire this thing up on gas, and then once it's warmed up a little, you switch it over to diesel and basically turns the ignition system off and actually fires up. These things start really well when they're taken care of and in good shape, so hopefully this one treats us good. It seems like the engine might be stuck. That is a thing. It may have sat for a while with nothing covering the exhaust, so we're going to deal with that. I actually just got the dipstick out. It's warmed up here, so everything flows. It's got tons of oil in it, but it also reeks of gas. So I'm guessing someone tried to get this thing going. It didn't work out for him. Thing's full of gas, so we're going to figure that out. Should just drop the oil here next couple of weeks. Drain plugs on the other side, it would appear, but it's got some coolant in it, so at least there's that. Hydraulic lines all look terrible, so that's perfect. But the undercarriage is good. Tracks look not bad for their age. It's got a few leaks. It's clean. It's all together. The engine side shields are actually just over here, and they are freaking sweet. It's a payloader on the side. You can see the old Hough payloader sticker here. But this thing came from Vermont originally, so it's done a little traveling in its life. This is like peak 1950s kind of stuff. It's in real nice shape. Everything's nice and tough, kind of beefy. I love this thing. It's going to be cool. We don't really have any track loaders around here other than the IMCO, so this will be a good addition. Fuel tank back here, and we've got a fuel pressure gauge on the injection pump. You can see there 4 injector lines, so she has a 4-cylinder. And this is all your linkage for the decompression valve. So the valve is just up here, kind of behind the seat, and it's seized. It doesn't work, so that's also great. We're gonna pop this linkage off and just see if, oh, yeah, it kind of wiggles. Maybe. Oh, it's probably bad. I like it. It'll be great. I'm sure there'll be no issues whatsoever getting this thing running. So we've got a torque converter between the engine and the transmission on this thing. So I'm told they're actually quite nice to drive. Cylinders are underslung and push the loader up. That's pretty sweet. And then climb up top. So there's your decompression valve there, or at least the lever for it. Got an excellent seat. As you can see, this is a King Ranch edition. I have almost no clue what anything does in here. Whatever this lever is, doesn't matter, because it doesn't move. So a throttle down there by the floor with another little pedal beside it. Couldn't tell you what it does. Got a parking brake over there, plus whatever that little foot thing is, and then the one above it. It's all crazy. Got a 3-speed power shift transmission with a reverser, which is kind of neat. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is the steering. This is probably loader controls. I don't know what you do, but you're doing it. It moves, so that's a plus. And cylinders down the side. Looks like a hydraulic tank up front. This thing is pretty punk rock. The bucket's in not bad shape. Could use a little work, but I think this is going to be a great addition for us. I just need to get it running. And obviously, you know, straight pipe it. Because everything needs a stack. The 988 degrees. Anyways, I'm going to get this thing running. Oh yeah, it's got auxiliary lines. Could be what that one of those levers is for. I guess this thing had a 4-in-1 bucket on it at one point. It was a, what did he say? It was a drop bucket. I don't know. But it makes sense. So I can't wait to spend a little time with this bad boy, get it going. Make some noise and then, you know, die when it rolls over. Because I'll get stupid. Anyways, that's it for today. Ray goes there. Should probably start it. Got the Alice HD16. Love this thing. Runs like a bag of shit, but it's good enough for who it's for. D8, D88. Got our American crane over there. And then another new addition showed up a couple months ago. We have a little Inslee K12 with an engine that's no longer seized. Just needs spark and fuel and a carburetor. We're gonna go to town on that thing. Probably with this thing. Oh yeah, and the 27. Because everybody needs a scraper. Peace be with you.